Since the dawn of time, humans have told stories, not just to entertain, but to awaken the soul. The great mystic Rumi, through his Masnavi, shared wisdom in the form of simple yet powerful tales. Today, we begin with the very first story. A tale of a merchant, a parrot, and the secret of freedom. There was once a wealthy merchant, respected by all, who traveled often to faraway lands. He had horses, camels, fine silks, and jewels. Yet in his grand courtyard, among all the treasures, lived a beautiful green parrot, locked in a golden cage. The parrot's feathers shone in the sunlight, and her voice was sweeter than any flute. The merchant adored her. He fed her sugar, fruits, and the finest seeds. And he often said, "My beloved parrot, you live better than most birds. I keep you safe, I keep you warm. What more could you want?" But in the parrot's eyes, there was always a quiet sadness. She would sing, but her songs often trembled with longing. One day, before leaving on a long journey to India, the merchant asked all in his household, "What gifts shall I bring you? Tell me now, for I will return with treasures from distant lands." Everyone asked for something: silks, jewels, spices. Finally, he turned to the parrot. "And you, my beautiful bird, what gift shall I bring you?" The parrot lowered her voice and spoke with a wisdom beyond her cage. "Master, I ask for no jewels, no sugar, no spices. Only this: when you see the parrots of India, tell them of my life. Tell them I live in a golden cage, though my heart longs for freedom. Share with them my sorrow and listen for their reply." The merchant smiled. "Is that all? How strange a gift! But I promise I will deliver your message." And so, the merchant set out on his long caravan journey, across deserts, rivers, and mountains, until he reached India, the land of fragrance and color. There, in the lush green forests, he saw parrots flying freely in the trees, hundreds of them, wings flashing like emeralds in the sunlight. The merchant called out, "My friends, I have a parrot at home who longs for freedom. She lives in a golden cage, yet she suffers. She asked me to share her story with you." At his words, one of the parrots in the tree suddenly shook, gave a loud cry, and fell lifeless to the ground. The merchant froze in shock. "What have I done? My words have killed this innocent bird." He tried to revive it, but the parrot lay still. With a heavy heart, he left the forest, sorrowful and confused. After many weeks, he returned home. All his servants rushed to him for their gifts, and at last he came to the parrot. She fluttered in her cage with excitement. "My master, what news? Did you see my brothers in India? Did you share my message? What did they say?" The merchant sighed deeply. "My dear bird, when I gave your message, one of your brothers trembled and fell dead before me. Forgive me. I did not mean to bring such sorrow." The parrot listened quietly, and then she too began to tremble. She fluttered once, twice, then collapsed to the bottom of the cage, motionless. The merchant gasped, "Oh no, my beloved parrot. What have I done? First I killed her kin, and now I have killed her too." Grief-stricken, he opened the cage door, lifted her gently in his hands, and held her close. But in that very moment, the parrot suddenly sprang to life, flapped her wings, and soared out the window into the open sky. The merchant stood in stunned silence, his hands still open. "My bird, what is this? Why did you trick me so?" From the branch of a nearby tree, the parrot called back with a voice calm and wise, "My friend in India did not die. He only showed me the way. By pretending to die, he taught me how to live. I understood the message. To escape my cage, I had to let go of fear, let go of clinging, and die to my old self. Only then could I be free." And with that, she spread her wings and flew higher and higher until she disappeared into the endless sky. The merchant stood there, torn between joy and loss. He realized in that moment that his love had been a cage. He had given comfort, food, and safety, but he had stolen her freedom. And he understood, too late, the wisdom she had been carrying all along. Rumi's story is not only about a parrot, it is about us. We build cages of gold, cages of comfort, cages of desire, cages of fear. We decorate them with wealth, with possessions, with false securities. But no matter how beautiful the cage, the soul longs for the open sky. Sometimes life sends us a message through loss, through pain, through the fall of a parrot from a branch. It feels like death, but it is only a call to awaken, to die before we die, to let go before we are forced to let go. And in that surrender, there is freedom. Rumi reminds us, die before you die, so that you may truly live. So ask yourself, what cages have you built around your soul? What fears hold you trapped? What would it mean today to let go? The world is wide, your wings are waiting, and freedom has always been yours.